Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get the updates. That's it for today's video. It's an unboxing video. Clearly, it's courtesy of Hot Butcher for the World. Thanks much, guys. I really appreciate it. It's Mother's Day, the day I'm recording this. And outside doing yard work, and my wife's like, hey, there's a package for you. I'm like, who's it from? She said, Hot Butcher. I said, oh, cool. I didn't know there was one even on its way. So, yeah, super excited. We didn't finish everything we wanted to do, but we stopped doing it. Took a shower. And here I am, and in hindsight, maybe I should have done this before. Well, it would have been dirty. But maybe I should have, I don't know, planned this differently so I could have had these in the refrigerator and then had one later. Anyway, doesn't matter. Here we are. Let's do an unboxing. I did cut it already. Get out of the way. All right. So, okay, interesting. So it looks like they're not all duplicates. Usually, well, I guess I can say usually you get two of each. So it looks like, what does this mean, and why am I even mentioning it? Slow down, talk slower. More unique ones, I think, in this box. All right, let's see. This one drew my attention because it's like riffing on the Chicago flag, which I think is really cool. It's a River in Reverse Chinook and Mosaic hopped double IPA, 8% ABV. Interesting two hops to pair together. I don't think like Chinook, I think, is old school hop, right? And then Mosaic, I think, is a newer school hop. So that's, Hot Butcher. That's pretty cool that they're mixing them together. I'm just looking this. I try not to. I'm sure if you're watching this, you watch enough of my reviews to know I try not to look at the tasting notes. But when I'm doing these unboxings, I just like to look to make sure they're not collabs, because I try to mention if it's a collab with someone else. Double Grit, Citra Mosaic, another Mosaic. Double IPA, 7.5% ABV. I cannot remember if I've had this beer before. I've been familiar with it for a while. Unlike this one, which I think is maybe even newer or is new to me at least. But like this one I know exists. I just can't remember if I've ever had it. All right, this looks like there's two of these. Plume of Many Hues, Nelson and Sabro, 7% ABV. Like always, cool can art. But man, I love Nelson, but Sabro is like, think about doing one of those tier lists for different things. And I don't know if you ever see them, but you can like, bands or whatever, like, metal or whatever, like Metallica's top tier kind of a thing. And like hops might be a cool one, like where I kind of like in terms of excitement, where would I put hops, and Sabro's pretty high on that list. That might be a fun video. Another unique one, Cascade Heavy. Let's see if it has Cascade in it. Cascade and Citra. IPA, 7% ABV, very appropriate name for a beer that has Cascade in it. So I'm going to assume of the Cascade and the Citra, the Cascade is more dominant. I was really excited to try this one. I'm loving that they're doing this. They're doing these like mashup beers. So this one's Tavern King. So it's Tavern Cut and Kielbasa King. I'm oversimplifying it, but basically they mashed them together and then you got this beer. And also, again, the can art, just how that's also a mashup is really cool. I remember seeing Dan Jetza, who does the can art, if I haven't mentioned his name already, had posted like the sketch of this. And I got so excited, I texted the guys at Nerd Science. I'm like, look at this sketch. I think he posted it to his Instagram. So this is Citra, Vic Secret, Mosaic, and Nelson hopped double IPA. And again, there's a can art, 8% ABV. So far, none of these are a collab. Another unique one, yeah. Rough Spun, Simcoe, Columbus, and Amarillo. Double IPA, 8.5% ABV. Just having a conversation with someone about Simcoe and that like cat pee thing you can get, and how that sounds disgusting but can work in a beer. And I had one recently that you got a little bit of that, and it was weird how that was pleasant in it, because I hate the smell of cat urine. But then you get this like hop that can kick it out, and you're like, no, it's not so bad. A little oniony sometimes too from Simcoe. Columbus, I've had it, but I don't know it as like a single hop well, and then Amarillo kind of the same way. So that'll be a fun one. That'll be a really fun one for me to do and kind of see what those are all kicking out together. Because I have a pretty good handle on Simcoe, but not the other two as individual hops. This one, this caught my attention. I remember them posting this. Taffy Pull. Citra hopped Saltwater Taffy IPA. Who hasn't had that style a million times, right? Brewed with sea salt and vanilla, 7% ABV. Fun can art. And these are two different ones, all right? Clear IPA, Citra, Centennial, Chinook, Cascade, and Columbus. 5 C hops, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 C's in the clear. I think that's on purpose. 7.25% ABV. It's an IPA if I didn't mention that. This beer better be clear. And I just barely don't have room in this beautiful lineup for this one. Oh, yeah. So as a small giant myself, I really appreciate the name of this. How Giant is Giant. Motueka, Simcoe, and Citra hopped. Ooh, it's a triple IPA. 10.5% ABV. Yeah, that looks awesome. Or sounds awesome. For my people who like things in particular order, I hope that doesn't throw off the feng shui too much. Thanks again, Hot Butcher. I really appreciate it. I'm super stoked to try all of these. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 different ones. That's awesome. Have you guys had any of these beers before? Have any of these hop combinations sound, up your alley, or any of these like, wait, what kind of things? Anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.